Yo, what's going on, everyone? This is Soltfire coming at you with yet again another Pokemon Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon Wi-Fi battle. This match is going to be with none other than Haydunn, the man himself, and I have been battling since Diamond and Pearl, and I've known about Haydunn since Diamond and Pearl, but I've never taken the initiative to go out there and get a battle with him. He does ask for battles on Twitter every couple days, but this is the first time I really took the initiative to go out and do that, so I'm super stoked for this battle. And just looking at our teams right away, he's got some pretty solid threats in his team with the Nidoking and the Infernape. The Rotom Wash can be kind of annoying to deal with. Then again, I've got a lot of mons that can really hit his team pretty hard, like the Latias. He's got the Mega Aggron and the Crawdon. The Crawdon can switch into the Psychic, but the Mega Aggron especially can switch into the Draco Meteor and the Psychic. So I've got to watch out for that. The Nidoking has very good coverage on it. That's another mon I gotta look out for. And overall, he's got some pretty scary threats in his team, especially that Swellow if that thing gets set up with its Flame Orb and Guts and all that good stuff. So yeah, let's just get right into the battle. So as you'll notice, after he finishes doing his fancy little pose here, give me the casual stare. That's cool. That's cool. He's gonna lead with Optimus Prime, the Aggron, and I led with my Superior. I thought for some reason he might lead like Rotom Wash, thinking that I might lead with my Gliscor, but no, that's fine. So predicting the Stealth Rocks here, he's gonna go for the Stealth Rocks after he Mega Evolves. Of course, I'm just gonna go for the Leaf Storm because I just want to get some damage off of this thing, see how much it does. And keep in mind, I am Miracle Seed boosted on this, so it does quite a bit. I do get the +2, so now I'm thinking to myself, maybe after he gets the Stealth Rocks here, maybe if I'm lucky, I can kill him with another Leaf Storm at the +2. So I decided to say YOLO, I'm going to do it. Sadly, he avoids the attack, so I'm like, crap. Now I'm going to take a heavy slam to the face, and that's not going to go well for me. I'm going to take a lot of damage from that. I just decided to go YOLO and go for Leaf Storm once again, and it's actually going to be enough to take out the Mega Aggron. So that is huge for me to get rid of that thing early on, because that would be a really good switch-in for him whenever I bring in a threat. So, especially for like Scizor and Latias, like I said, that could be a pretty big threat. So he goes right into the Nidoking, and I'm like, okay, there's no way he wants to take a +4 Leaf Storm, so that's screaming Choice Scarf to me. So I'm like, alright, I'm going to go to my Scizor here, predicting the Sludge Wave, but he actually goes Ice Beam, which works out fine too. Luckily he does not get the Freeze. I mean, he can't get the Freeze, he's Sheer Force, so that eliminates the Freeze effect, but still. He's going to the Washington here, and I actually just go for the U-turn because I was like, okay, there's no way he's going to stay in because he's definitely Scarfed, otherwise he would not have gone to the Superior, like I said. So now I'm just going to go back into my Superior after the U-turn, get that pivot there. And now I'm in the red, and this is actually my only Defog mob, but I'm kind of thinking to myself, do I really need to go for the Defog here? Because Rocks don't really hurt my team that much. That's more if they get Rocks and Spikes up, or Toxic Spikes. That's what I have the Defog for. So just Rocks is okay. So I go for another Leaf Storm, and that's going to bring his Nidoking right down to the red. I thought he switched into this maybe because he thought that I would go for Defog there, but no, he just comes in and takes a Leaf Storm right away. I'm just going to my Azumarill. I was actually predicting another Ice Beam there maybe, but no, he goes for the Earth Power. That's going to do a hefty amount to my Azumarill, so that's no good. This is kind of a dumb play in my opinion. I just went right for the Aqua Jet here, but I figured that was pretty obvious. So he's just going to go into Rotom Wash, and that's just going to eat it up easy peasy, so I'm like, damn. Well, I am banded on this Azumarill, so I do a little tiny chunk of damage to the Rotom Wash. So, no, it's better than nothing, but there's no way I'm going to stay in here. I wasn't sure if he's going to Will-O-Wisp or Volt Switch, so I didn't want to switch into the Gliscor and take a Will-O-Wisp from this thing, because that'd be really, really bad. So I just go to Latias, because it's a pretty safe Rotom Wash switch all around. It can switch into anything Rotom Wash wants to throw at me, so he is going to Volt Switch, and he's just going to his Twitter, so I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm Scarfed. I don't think he's aware that I'm Scarfed yet, so it's just going to allow me to go for a Draco Meteor. I don't even know if Swellow outspeeds Latias. I didn't even check on that, to be honest, so that's fine. I'm going to get rid of a pretty big threat just with one Draco Meteor. However, I am at -2, so that's going to make it easy for him to go into his Crayfish here. And now I'm like, okay, I don't want to throw a Draco at this because Draco won't kill it at -2. I'm going to have to go into my Mandigo here. And I'm just going to sack this thing off because he's going to go for the Crunch. That's cool. I don't really need this anymore, although it would have been helpful with the Rotom Wash, but at the same time, it's like I have other things that can deal with the Rotom Wash at this point, so I'm gonna go into my Scizor because I'm pretty sure I can outspeed this thing. But he's just gonna switch out because he doesn't want to take an attack from me. And he also might think that he might not kill, so I guess that's cool. He's just going to go into the Rotom Wash. I'm going to dish out a U-turn here. Technician boosted. Gonna do a lot of damage, so I'm not banded on my Scizor. I'm actually fighting him Z. But, you know, if I was banded, I'd just be dealing more damage with these U-turns, so... Now I'm going to go into my Fun here, and he's just going to his Crayfish, and I didn't know if he was faster or not. You know, I see people use this Crawdaunt in OU all the time in Trick Room, so I figured the thing's base speed's pretty low. I thought that maybe I'd outspeed it with my Aqua Jet, but no, he's actually faster, so I guess the thing does have some, like slightly higher speed than a Azumarill, I'm guessing, but, you know, that's fine. So now I just go to my Racer. I feel like he doesn't really have a switch into the Draco Meteor, so I'm just going to go for that, and he's just going to go for an Aqua Jet, get as much damage off as he can before he goes down to the Drop a Joey Draco Meteor. Gonna go, whoop, bam, 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 and down goes the Crayfish, so... So far, the battle's looking pretty good for me. The Crayfish is down, which would have been a pretty annoying threat to some of my other mons, but he just goes into the Infernape, and I feel like at this point, I can maybe just switch into my Gliscor here. And I thought maybe he'd go like U-turn here, which is fine, but you know, I kind of just want to sack this thing off. I figured, you know, I could take an attack from the Infernape if he did want to go for something else besides U-turn. You know, could take an attack from that. And then he's just going to go to the Nidoking. I'm like, okay, well, I know he has Ice Beam, but at the same time, I don't really care because I know I can win with either Latias or Mega Sharpedo at this point. So I'm just going to let him take me out with the Ice Beam. That's fine. I mean, I could have switched in Sharpedo there, but that just would be kind of dumb, so I wasn't going to do that. Anyway, I go into my Sharpedo here, Grady the Sharpedo, and I know that he's Choice Scarf is pretty obvious, so I know he's... I mean, if he did stand to go for Ice Beam, that was fine. It wasn't going to do anything to me. He's actually just going to switch, so I just decided to go straight for the Psychic Fangs. No Protect necessary there. And it's actually going to take out the Infernape, you know, with one hit. And then he's going to go back into the Nidoking. And after the Speed Boost, I will be able to outspeed that thing, even though it's Choice Scarfed. And I'll just Mega Evolve to Mega Evolve, and that'll pretty much be the game. So... I wanted to personally thank Haydunn for the battle. I do look forward to battling him again in any tier. He's a really cool guy. He inspires me to make the nicknames of my Pokemon that I do. Like he's just such an overall good Pokemon nicknamer, if that makes sense. And you know, he's been an inspiration for me to make YouTube videos and even stream for that matter. You know, he's just one of the top dogs in the Pokemon community. It's just awesome to finally battle him. And yeah, it's just overall a great experience. So like I said, I look forward to the next one. And good game to Haydunn. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thank you.